Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video. And today we're going to have a short one. We have a AVP Predator Hellhound from an old board game that came out years ago by Protos that unfortunately they went belly up or lost the rights to the Predator name now that Marvel owns everything. But this was a board game that came out a couple of years ago and they went out of business, but they produced a lot of different cool models. So I happened to be at this flea market the other day and I happened to see this one that was still wrapped, and it was for these Hellhounds that I have plenty of Predator characters, but I'd never had one of their Hellhounds. So I was like, wow, I saw this and I was like, I can't pass it up. And I got it for a really good price. So I picked it up and I wanted to unbox it for you here today. So again, this is for the AVP board game by Protos. It was Predator Hellhounds. It's a 32mm figure. It has two models inside, two bases, and two tokens, which represent the figure itself. So as you can tell, the wrapping is coming off of it already. It tells you how old it is. It's just basically falling off. But let's take a look at the back of this real quick again. Cool thing is that it has the instructions of how to put this thing together. Okay, for this again, shop.protosgames.com will not work because Protos Games, I believe, went out of business once they lost the actual rights to the figures and to this game. It was a very, very cool game. When it first came out, it was only available where you had to put the models together. Then a second version came out, and then all the figures were put together. But again, you could always purchase add-ons, and this was an add-on for the game itself, obviously for the Predator faction. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness is on the inside. Ooh. All right. So, it's like opening up a little sarcophagus. So it has a card in there, which is really cool for the game itself. So let's crack this open. Let's see what kind of goodness we have inside here. So right off the bat, we're going to take a look at this. You have a Predator Hellhound card. Strength 12. It's got 2 attacks. Charge and dodge. 1, 13, 13, 10. Strength, Constitution, 15. All right, there you go. There's a picture of it, if it's painted all up. In the back it says, charge. Models making a close combat attack in a game turn where they have made a movement action of at least one tile receive a +2 modifier to their close combat value for all of their close combat tests. Dodge. After model with a dodge P is hit by an attack roll, D20. On a roll of 1 to 5, the model dodges and the attack has no effect. On a 6 to 20, the dodge fails. The model must then continue as if it had been hit as normal. Dodge rolls cannot be made to avoid hits from flamethrower attacks. So again, the 2 special rules this thing has are charge and dodge. So that's pretty cool. So if you roll a D20 and you get a D20, you roll between a 1 and a 5, your character can dodge some bullets that are coming towards it. And then we've got something else, and here we got another some tokens here. And those are your Hellhound tokens. Pop out nicely, nice and thin. But you know they're good quality when they pop right back into place. As I always say. There you have it. You get yourself 2 bases. Again, this here, X-Acto knife, you cut that right off and it's good to go. Same thing on this side here, because obviously they were connected at one point, so that comes off. So here's the body. So all those holes are where the tendrils go, and we got plenty of tendrils down here. So that is pretty cool. You're gonna have to cut this off with your X-Acto knife again. because he's going to have to get himself situated here somehow on the base. And that bar is not part of him, obviously, so you have to cut them off. So that's going to be okay. And you got 2 of them. Really shows a lot of the musculars, a lot of the muscles. Again, once you put the tendrils in, it'll look really, really awesome. The other arms, the other part of the leg there, you find those. The face has a lot of detail to it, which is really cool. So that's awesome as well. The cards over here. You got the extra legs, which are right here. Okay. And then you have this. You have to figure out how you want to put them on there. It's 100% up to you how you do it. But you have your tendrils. They're relatively small, but again, as you can see where the small ends are. So you look at this real quick. Nope. That's going to be the problem, is you're going to be dropping them when you're trying to put them in. But again, if you look at it there, you cut that little piece right there off. See how it's coming off already? That should go right into the holes that you have there. And again, it goes in nice and easy. Where those holes are, you click it right in there and you glue it, and you're good to go. And those are all your tendrils that you have for all your 2 figures you have here. So again, that's everything that's included in this unboxing. You've got the card, you got the tokens, and you got the 2 figures. And that concludes this unboxing of Aliens vs. Predator, Predator Hellhounds. 2 models, 2 bases, 1 card, 2 tokens, and they're 32mm in scale. So as always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you could always give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below. You can also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release any new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.